What is going on, guys? It is Paul One Vaping Trucker coming at you live with a shop review. Today we are at Carolina Fog at the Vapor Lounge here in Hickory, North Carolina. I got my buddy Chuck Simmons here. Came in to visit for a little while today, check the place out, and you can't see it right now, but right over his shoulder here we've got the arcade type old school 80s video games. We've got the large TV in house, and we've got some new juice that he just got in, courtesy of the lovely ladies and gentlemen over at Suicide Bunny. You want to tell them anything about that?
Yep, new line, third line for Pip. It's Cloud Company. It's Max VG. There's a Max VG version, everybody's favorite, Mother's Milk. There's also a nice lemon cookie in there. There's a cereal vape. It kind of morphs, makes for an all-day vape. And there's a coconut with a salted caramel. It's out of this world.
Cool. So what you got going on new here at the shop?
This, that, and the other.
This, that, and the other.
We're moving through some juices. We've always been known for keeping a lot of juices, a lot of different lines of juices, because we believe in giving people choices.
Right.
Nobody wants to vape the same stuff all day, every day. And what we're doing is we're kind of looking at some of the juices that we've had for a while and looking at the juices that are out there now and evolving with the market, because things that were great a year ago, now there's so much competition in the juice industry. It's good for us. It's good for vapors. Everybody's happy, because things are so much better now than they were even just a year ago.
Well, but that's one thing you can say about vaping. It is evolving at a very rapid pace. The things that we used a year ago or 2 years ago are obsolete.
You'd laugh at them now.
Yeah, and there's things that we look at that we got 6 months ago that we go, wow, we really vaped on that,
Right?
And so yeah, it is a great thing, the evolution of vaping. Pip, she's been doing it well for a long time, and I hope to see that she gets a little more inventive too, and things will come quickly. So, you got anything new here at the shop that you want to give a shout out for besides the Pip?
Well, we're working with local vendors. We're carrying right now the gadget boxes, which is a dual parallel box. You can put 26s in it. You can put 18s in it. It's hard.
Oh, so it'll do both?
It will do both. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll do both.
Cool.
We're also working with some other folks. We're bringing on and have the business cotton, which
That business does.
that business dough. Shout out to my friend and home trooper Jordan Shepard. Brilliant man. Brought the business to the people.
Cool. Yeah.
Some of the best wicked material I've ever worked with.
I just saw my life flash before my eyes. Yeah. I'm sounding affected today, so I got it.
Oh yeah.
Cool. And speaking of, right there is one of
There's a
those.
gadget box.
There's a gadget box right there. You are live, by the way. But it's all good. Can we show them?
This was the unfinished model. This is your standard Hammond box. Nice vandal-proof switch. Solid construction. Made here in the USA. Affordable price.
That's very nice. That is the 20 with the 26 650s in it. Wow, that's very hefty.
Yeah, it is.
With the 26 650s.
And it gives it some mass.
That makes mine feel like a little baby's toy. Wow. Maybe I need to check into that. But yeah, guys. Make sure you come up and check out Chuck here. I do have a question for you, though.
Yes,
something
sir.
that was brought to my attention earlier today, and I want to know how you think it's going to affect you as a shop owner.
Okay.
The new 5-cent milliliter tax that they're coming out with.
Yes.
How is that going to affect you as far as carrying out-of-state juices and stuff?
Well, any juice that's sold is supposed to have a 5-cent per milliliter tax on it here in North Carolina. I think it's detrimental. I mean, I really do, because unfortunately, At 5 cents per milliliter, some vape shops I expect will wind up absorbing the cost of the tax and not raise the price on customers.
Right.
But honestly, I think that eventually that 5 cents is going to grow to 10 cents, which is going to grow to a quarter.
Right.
And the next thing you know, they're going to try to tax us out of existence, much like they did with cigarettes. I understand, I get it. Okay, the state needs money. They were making tons of money off of tobacco tax. I know I probably paved a couple of roads personally.
Yeah. You and me both, right?
Yeah, right.
You and me both.
So I get it. You need to have money for services and things like that. But I think it sends the wrong message when you're penalizing people for doing the right thing.
Right.
My big beef about it is that for years we heard, we're raising the taxes to try to get people off of cigarettes.
Right.
Well, we get off of cigarettes, and now they're raising it.
Right.
Let's put this tax in.
Now, the thing that kills me about it is that it's not just incoming, but it's going to be outgoing tax also, the way I understand it. So you're going to be taxed to bring it in from out of state, and then you're going to be taxed to sell it if you put it out.
My understanding is that it is just for sales at this point.
Just for sales.
Yeah. There are some places, I think it's either Oregon or Washington State, I think it may be Oregon, that has I think it's a 97% wholesale tax where they tax the items coming in. So it pretty much doubles the cost of everything. So it makes it.
Wow. Now, is that just on vape stuff, or is that?
I think it's just on vape stuff.
Just on vape stuff. As of right now. Wow. So basically, what he's saying there is that for this bottle of juice here, if the shop doesn't eat the cost on it, instead of being it's what here?
That's $23.99.
$23.99. So you're looking at, let's say, just say $25. You're looking at $50 for the same bottle over there that you could get here. Now, the problem with that is that we understand that they have to tax, and we get that. But when it comes to the consumer having to pay double of what the retail value of said equipment or juice or RDAs or wire or anything, it's going to affect everybody.
Exactly. It's a financial disincentive, and it's wrong.
It really is. It really is, because it's basically, guys. What it boils down to is it's going to take your favorite mom and pop vape shops, and it's going to put them out of business because they're not going to be able to afford to sell it because nobody's going to be able to afford to buy it. So pretty much, that's what you got. And I actually found out about that today, so I figured I would ask.
The tax is a good example as to why everybody who's vaping needs to be involved with some degree of advocacy and awareness. Get the information out there. Send the emails. Put your names on the petitions. Get involved with somebody like CASA, an organization that's looking out for us, because right now vaping is in danger.
It is.
It's in danger.
It's in very large danger. We dodged a bullet in Florida for right now, but that's not to say that it's not going to come back up in the very near future, where they're going to take everything that is not a Cigalite and they're going to make it as if it's drug paraphernalia. So
Right.
that's an issue. And these are the type of laws that the people that are supposed to protect us and serve us are coming up with. And
Keep in mind, people, that those people are your representatives as well.
that's right. They don't just represent me; they represent everyone. So if you've got people that if you have friends that vape and they don't participate with any of the, guys, we've got millions of us out here. You've got CASA, you've got the Vaping Militia, you've got, oh wow.
There's so many different groups.
Yeah, it's just so many
Working on
different groups.
advocacy.
And most of your states now actually even have a local chapter.
Yeah.
Georgia has a chapter. California has a chapter. Just everywhere. Virginia. So be advised of where they're at. Find them. Look online. See if you can find them. Definitely be involved with them. Is there anything else you can give to that one?
Take action.
Yeah, be
Take
involved.
action. Get
Yeah.
involved, because if you're going to stand around and you just watch vaping being taken away from us or significantly altered, let's say.
I don't know, but that's a little dry, so I think I'm going to get some of this Suicide Bunny here.
Grab yourself. Let's see.
Let's see here. The Rebel. What is that Rebel?
That is the cereal.
Is that cereal?
It starts out kind of lemony, kind of,
Okay.
and then it morphs into berries, and then comes back around to a citrus. But the cereal's there. It's really
You
wonderful.
got that bitness in there, so we're going to try it on that bit.
Tell you about that business. That stuff. I've worked with everything. Organic cotton, rayon, hemp, all kinds of different variations, cotton bacon, you name it, and nothing that I've found wicks as well as this stuff. And dry hits are pretty much a thing of the past, because this will warn you. It'll subtly warn you. You can take a hit after it's just dry, lily white cotton, and still get a rip off of it.
That's very, very nice. Check out the Rebel. See if I can get it in the channel there. Rebel. That's that cereal vape that he was just talking about. Wow, that is really, really nice. And it's very complex, too.
It is. It is. And like I say, it changes, so it makes for a good all-day vape. You don't really get stuck with the same flavor. This is the Arise, which is the Mother's Milk Max VG.
Okay.
Dynamite.
I thought I recognized that.
Strawberry custard, sir.
You didn't tell me it was the Mother's Milk.
Snuck it in on
Yeah,
you.
you snuck that one in on me. Because I've never been a big fan of Mother's Milk, oddly enough. But that is very, very nice.
This
I
is a
actually
lot
like that.
smoother.
It
I
is
think
smoother.
the Max
Yeah.
VG really kind of rounded it out.
Yeah.
And
I think that's what it needed. Yeah, I agree. Because it was a little harsh, in my opinion, for,
some people
for the
got a
Mother's Milk.
harshness off of it, which is why, with strawberry custards, a lot of people go, if they didn't like Mother's Milk, chances are they like Unicorn Milk or something, similar. Just
And
because
I
of
am the
different
exception.
implementations. Right.
Because I didn't like neither one of them.
Right.
And I kept searching. And I think it was with, oh God, who else? Somebody else had that strawberry custard. Was it Mad Mike's?
Okay, so this
Not Mad Mike's.
Slider Vapor?
No, it was before they came out. It was when I first started. I can't remember. I got it from you, but I know it wasn't Unicorn Milk, and it wasn't. That's why I was thinking maybe it was Mad Mike's. But
You'll be able to feel
that's weird.
you'll have like first put it in.
It was a strawberry, but it was a strawberry custard.
We've had 30 lines of juice come through the shop, so it's a little difficult to keep
Yeah,
track.
I was reaching for that one there with him. I was trying to drag it out of him. Yeah, so guys, always come by, check them out. The website is not always updated, so make sure you stop by the store. Like he said, he's had 30 lines of juice come in and out, and it's always evolving up here. So make sure, just the location that we're sitting in right now, less than, 4 months ago? I guess 4 months ago, it was a tire store. So like I say, they're always evolving. So definitely come check them out. Carolina Fog, your address is.
283 2nd Avenue Southeast, Hickory, North Carolina.
Make sure you come talk to Chuck. He's a pretty cool fucker. I don't care what anybody says about him. Guys, I appreciate you tuning in. Y'all have a great afternoon, and we will talk at you soon.